Libra, hey there babies, Melissa here to do your timeless love reading. This is for Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. It's not going to resonate for all Libras. If it does resonate for you, I would love a like and a subscribe from you. For those of you who have liked, shared, subscribed, commented, left donations, and booked personal readings with me, thank you all so much. Even those of you who have just viewed my videos, thank you so much. I really do appreciate every contribution. Makes a huge difference in my world, and I appreciate every single one of you. Always. I love you so much. Anything you need to know about me, you can find in the About section of my channel, and anything you need to know about booking a personal reading or leaving the channel a donation, you can find in the description box below. This is a love reading, by the way, anywhere from single to married and anywhere in between, just whomever you have on that sweet little Libra brain of yours. Let's get at your love life, babies. The energy that you bring to the connection that you have in mind is the Emperor. Ooh, powerful. Ooh, look at you guys. The person you have in mind is the Ten of Pentacles. And we have the Queen of Pentacles as your guys' outcome. Wow. Whoa. Whoa. But the overall feel is stress, anxiety, unsureness is what I'm getting right now. Not sure of this. Maybe this is a connection that is, in separation and you're not sure if it's going to come in. We're going to get more to that. It looks like maybe after some run of what feels like bad luck, where things were just not going in your, things were not smooth. You were catching every red light, getting, the last parking spot. All of that is shifting in your favor at this time, okay? It's about to feel like everything works out for you, and it's because you've come to a space of authenticity, okay? Truly loving yourself first, which is giving you the ability to love anything and anyone that comes into contact with you correctly. Again, I feel like you guys have been going through it, had some things that have broken your heart, but this is your Two of Cups connection that you're coming into, or that you're a part of. I don't know. We'll get more on the, we'll clarify everything. I do feel like it's not in connection at this time with a few of these cards. I do feel like they could be at a distance from you, or in a general sense, there's been distance between you. You haven't been speaking or whatever it is. I do feel like that's changing, but I don't think you see it. And that is this Nine of Swords energy. The Nine of Swords energy is, to me, just the unknown. It's just, you don't know what's coming. It's a release. It's a surrender. That's what this is. This is a need to surrender, and surrendering, by all means, believe me, is not an easy. It's not an easy feat. It's something that, it's the only way to truly live a peaceful life, is really getting that every single part of our path is already predestined, and it's just hard for a lot of people to believe, especially when you're intellectual like you all and logical. I think you guys, of all the air signs, are freer thinkers, so I do think that you do get that more in depth. That surrender is more feasible for you all to do. And this is what it's stating, is just the surrender is needed, and God's got this, or the Creator, your higher self. There is an energy that is greater than us that wants all the best things for you, and that Nine of Swords is somebody who, and believe me, again, I can't say this enough, it is so much easier said than done. I'm a very faithful person, but there is moments of my life, and definitely little parts of my life, where I'm just like, well, I better grab the wheel on this one, because God's gonna screw this one up. The divine won't screw it up. That's real, okay? The Emperor is in your energy. I do feel like you're running, the ruler of your own life, and I feel like you've learned that what the company you keep is a huge part of, the success, everything you'll attain in life. The company you keep actually has a huge play in that, believe it or not. The Emperor to me means that, not that he controls everything in his life, or everyone in his life, he controls who gets to be in his life. Male or female, you have realized that bad connections will bring a bad life, period. That's what I get off of the Emperor for whatever reason. So you are ruling your own world, really aware that, again, anyone and anything you keep around in your circle is going to dictate what your life looks like, how that shapes up. Weird message. The person you have in mind does have the Ten of Pentacles. This is somebody you're probably going to build a legacy with. This is somebody that offers the happily ever after, the abundance in all areas of life. This is love. This is finances. This is everything you've ever dreamt of. Everything's just going to work out and fall into place, like we saw the Wheel of Fortune there. This is the fortune coming in, okay? The Queen of Pentacles is one of my favorite cards in the, well, I got so many favorite cards, but all of these are some of my favorite cards. The Queen of Pentacles, though, this means authenticity to me. This is two people who have really stripped the conditioning that the world put on them, and have come into a space where they realize that the only way to a happy life is to make sure that all of the questions are answered with how it makes me feel instead of what others will think of me, okay? So this is, your resources are endless when you come from a space of authenticity, when you're doing the next right thing for you, what's best for you. Not only are you more satisfied and content, fulfilled, you have more to offer the world when you do that, okay? And that's two people who know that. Again, I don't see that you guys are in connection at this time with the Nine of Swords as your entire overarching energy. You're in love, you're stable, and you're waiting on those ships. And they're coming, okay, babies? That's all I'm going to tell you is when that Three of Wands comes in, it means you've done all the work you can possibly do. You've done it all. You've taken action in all areas of your life, and now you just wait for the... They don't come usually right away when no matter what we're pursuing. Love, and I don't mean chasing by any means. I mean pursuing is... it's really about surrendering. And I think that this means that you have, or you're in the midst of surrendering. The Three of Wands to me means surrender has happened. You've done all the work. You know you can't do anything else and you have to leave the rest up to the divine. I feel like you're feeling, just look at this, the Emperor and two Kings. You can't get more sturdy and stable than that, period. You've got your love, you've got your stability. And it's like almost just you're waiting on your person is what I'm getting right now with the Three of Wands, is waiting for your ships to come in. So you have the Emperor, the King of Cups, the King of Pentacles, and the Three of Wands. The Emperor, again, is just the ruler of all things. This is you really understanding that you have control of your own destiny, of your own happiness. Again, I think we really do, we're not in control necessarily of our outcomes. Not necessarily. We are not in control of our outcomes as far as my downloads have said, but we do have control over how we live today and like how we are present in the present moment, meaning that if we keep bad people in our circle, we live a bad life every single day. Does that make sense? I'm trying to, so it's about knowing that you're going to live that life dictated by the company that you keep. And I don't know why I keep stressing that. That's the ruler of your own world to me, is just really realizing you may not have control of any outcomes, but you do have control of the way you embrace the moment. Wow. Okay. Control. I mean, I feel like you're just in control at this time. You've got your finances in control. You've got your emotions in control. The Kings are about just really being in control. And again, this doesn't mean controlling anything around you. They are dictators, usually Kings are, but this really is dictating who and what and when and why is in your world, which is going to, eventually it shapes up how you feel in your daily life. What a weird message. Okay, so I do feel like this is in delays, okay? They've got the Hanged Man, the Ten of Cups, the Knight of Wands, and the Ten of Pentacles. The two best cards in the deck are the Ten of Pentacles and the Ten of Cups as far as a love connection is concerned. This could be somebody you're going, well, no, this is somebody you're going to marry, okay? This is, if you believe in legal contracts or not, I don't really care about that side of it. This is somebody your soul is already married to, and I believe that you're going to spend the rest of your life with. They are absolutely passionate about you. They literally think about you constantly. In fact, they're in doing this internal work, introspection, specifically in order to come into connection with you. That is what I'm getting off of this. This is crazy. The stability is wild in this connection. You've got three Kings, well, one of which is the Emperor, and then they've got the Ten of Cups and the Ten of Pentacles, the Hanged Man and the Knight of Swords. It's like every single part of this connection is beautiful. It's going to be like exciting in the bedroom, and in every other area of your life, you're going to fulfill purpose together. This is just stunning. I do not feel like it's in connection yet, and I do feel like it's somebody from your past, and I feel like we've been working with this same connection. I feel like it's sort of like what they call a twin flame or soulmate connection, whatever you want to call it, doesn't matter to me. This is a very strong connection. This is a very strong connection that is there. Both parties feel it, but we're not in connection at this time. That's why that Nine of Swords is there. The surrender needs to happen. I don't know how to do that. I feel like we surrender when we surrender. I don't know that we can really work any harder towards that. Just what I do know is worked for me is feeling any pain that comes up to the surface to heal. I feel it, whatever that means, for you. For me, crying is how I release the pain. It actually does cause a vibration in your body that releases the energetic pain inside of you, okay? Your emotional pain from past hurts. Traditionally speaking, every single pain we encounter in life, we have to feel that at some point. So if we were, for instance, made fun of in front of a crowd of people, we never felt the pain from it. We got home, we were busy doing this, we didn't want to cry in front of people there. We will eventually 20 years later, maybe even, have to feel the pain from that particular situation. So anytime a painful thing comes up, my suggestion is just to cry it out, write it out, whatever you do. Express it in your gifts. I know you guys are extremely gifted, you're Libras. So write it out in your, you know, in poetry, sing it out, rap it out, play it, your instruments, get your body vibrating to the vibration in when you cry, or the vibration when you're doing something you're passionate about, is what is actually there. Our bodies are this intricate. It's intricately set up to release pain by way of vibration. Hence, raising your vibration. I guess. I don't know. That just came through now. So, we've got the Queen of Pentacles, the Hermit card, the Page of Swords, and the Judgment card. This really means to me two people who, this is a connection coming back from their past, period, point blank. This is introspection at its finest. This is people that have come to a space where they know what fills their soul up, fuels their passions, and really fills their heart. Like, this is a sort of a lie we've all been fed, is that we need to do what's best, what's right, what's, you know, well, we got into, let's just say, a marriage. We got into a marriage, you know, in front of God, and we committed to this. First of all, God says, please don't commit to anyone or anything that doesn't fulfill you completely. God is not egotistical like that. So God has no egotistical desires for you. He wants you to be happy and fulfilled, whatever it takes. If that means divorce, if that means marriage, whatever it means for you. If it means never getting married, God doesn't care for you to be married. He does not care if you have sex before marriage. I'm sorry. He wants you to be truly fulfilled and happy. And some of those guidelines were set there in order to not have you get your heart broken, but it turned out to actually break a bunch of people's hearts and make people feel bound to things that weren't for them. Okay? Wow. A lot of stuff coming through. And then we've got, so I feel like you guys are checking up on each other at this time because you're not in connection yet. It's coming back. That's all I'm going to say, is as soon as both parties surrender, this connection comes in. That's how it works. Sounds absolutely awful to me. Sorry. Surrender is easier said than done. I will link there's 2 songs called Surrender, that when I'm in need of surrender, I listen to, and I believe the frequencies in, and as well as the lyrics, help you surrender, because that is how I have come to my moments of surrender. I will link that in the description box below for you guys. I will say to you, this is one of the strongest connections I've ever felt. I felt it last week in your reading too, and just because the connection is there doesn't mean that we, you know, that it's coming in, but it's there. That's what I can tell you. I can't tell you what's going to happen on the 3D plane. I can just tell you what's underneath it all, and this is, again, the strongest connection I've ever seen. But 2 people doubting it, and I think as soon as we stop doubting it and really surrender to the divine, it will come in. Letting go. Again, with this, I've been getting a lot of downloads on this, that you can't let go until you are unbound, like you're released. So, you know, we got people out here trying all these different ways to let go, release meditations, release this, do that, do this. The truth is, I think that on the same day, at the same time, the letting go is going to happen. The reprieve will be there for you, no matter how you live in the moment. It's about just trying to enjoy the moment as much as you can when you're bound to things. I think we've talked about this before. So I feel like there's something that both of you are either letting go of the outcome of this connection or letting go of something from your past, whatever it is. Expression, you are ready to manifest your thoughts and transform them into acts of love. Again, with the company you keep in your life, the people you keep around you are going to shape the moments that you live. So it's like, make sure that your circle is full of love. And no matter what you have to, what obstacles you have to face, what you have to overcome, when you're in good company, and and by the way, good company can mean no company, believe me. It's about making sure that when you're bound to things, you don't also have people prodding at you and making your life more miserable. Whatever reason I feel like saying that. I love you guys so much, and I will see you very soon. Mwah.